Hello, welcome to another video. Today, we're ranking the FTL augments. So, without further ado, let's get in. Defense room. This thing, I think I remember what it does. It just makes it so defense drones can't target anything. Basically, just free scrap, if you can find it. Shield charge booster increases shield recharge time by, I think, 25%. Pretty good. Reverse ion field. I love this thing. Mainly because it makes the flagship fight way easier. Because I don't know how to micro shields to prevent the ion stuff from just obliterating it. Automated reload. Also pretty good. Especially for weapons that don't really fire that fast. Which, this thing increases fire speed, not recharge speed. FTL recharge booster. I just upgrade the engines. Weapon pre-igniter. I love this thing. I've made so many builds that use that augment to just win instantly. Like, if you combine this with a couple of flak ones, run is just cakewalk. Fire suppression. This is probably one of the worst augments on this list. It's not too terribly bad, but it's definitely not good. I'd recommend just selling it if you can. Lifeform scanner. Unless you don't have enough crew or are not playing on Advanced Edition, which I'm pretty sure this is locked behind Advanced Edition, you should just get a slug. Backup DNA bank. Pretty good if you're running a boarding with a clone bay, and therefore have a crew die a lot, because one wrong placed missile can just end your run. NG Medbot dispersal. You can't. It's kind of rare, only being obtained through two sources, that being the NG ships, I think, and quests. Not too good, but not too bad. I'd recommend just throwing your crew into the med bay. Oh yeah, also it doesn't work with clone bay, so keep that in mind. FTL jammer. I've actually never used this thing, but yeah, it's not too. It doesn't sound too bad, at least. I would recommend just shooting at piloting, but if you can't do that, or just want to board or whatever, it's pretty good. Stealth weapons. Really good for the stealth cruisers, because they start with pretty good weapons and cloaking. This means that you can guys cloak, fire a bunch of bullshit, and obliterate the enemy ship. Advanced FTL navigation. This thing allows you to what's the word? Travel to travel to nodes that you have already visited. Now you may be thinking, that's stupid, why would you ever get such a thing? Yeah, it's kind of stupid. I think one of the only good use cases, actually there are two. The first one is if you accidentally ran into a dead end and you don't have enough time to go back before the whole fleet turns you into a paste. The other one is if you're in the last sector, found a shop, and it got your ass kicked by the flagship, to put it kindly. Because then you can kind of travel to the shop, if it hasn't already been destroyed, repair, go back to the flagship, and maybe win. Explosive Warp Later. That's decent, at least. In theory, it's pretty nice, but again, I've never used it. Structured buoys, amazing, except when it's not. Essentially, this augment is stronger the earlier you get it. So I'll rate it here, but it could also be here. Hacking stun. Really only good if you want to stop repairing stuff while hacking. I've also never really used it, and I'm pretty sure it stuns your own crew too, so you can't really. Yeah, it's not too terribly good. Long range scanners. I'm pretty sure all three stealth cruisers start with this. It's decent. And it's very good until you get shields, because it prevents you from diving into missile or not what's it called? Asteroid fields without shields, which that is almost as deadly, if not more deadly, as a drone. Scrap recovery arm. Drone recovery arm. Amazing. Several builds revolve around it, including just throwing this out here, creating your own flagship phase 2 drone surge. Quite funny if you can do that. Repair arm. Yeah, it's very good. I think I used it like once or twice. It doesn't repair much, but it also takes away scrap, which not good. Battery charger. Sultan shield bypass. Amazing for boarding ships, especially ones that don't have any ways to pop shields. But aside from that, not too good. Emergency respirators. What, do you have a bunch of Lanius? What the fuck are you doing? Reconstructive teleport. Amazing on its own, but really good with ships that have a clone bay or start with a clone bay or don't have either bay. Rock plating. Free 40 scrap. Titanium system casing. I don't remember how much scrap to sell this for, but it's also not too good. Drone reactor booster. I think this is mutually exclusive to NGB, which is already a bad ship. All it does is speeds up your drones. It's decent. Slug repair gel. More scrap. And this pheromones. Good for I don't know what the technical term is, but the shimmy. If you commonly play on boarding ships, you'll know what I mean. Crystal Vengeance. There's no achievement tied to this, so I can't rate it too low, but actually no. You have to get hit in order to use it. Just sell it. Zoltan Shield. I don't need to elaborate on this. Damage Stasis Pod. Pretty good. Just kidding, it's ass. However, there is a large fuzzling to it which you need to do to get the Crystal Cruiser if you're not Sweat. And just beat the game with everything. Granted, you don't need it if you just use Rock C, but yeah. And there. Totally unbiased. 100% true. Factual. You cannot prove me wrong. If you have any complaints, 1, cry about it. 2, discuss it in the comments or whatever. Anyway, goodbye.